For our next tribute, we'd like to welcome on stage Mr. Jacques Celliers, who represents First Rand, a leading light in the banking and financial services sector. With that, please give him a round of applause.
Good evening. I don't know if I've got 3 minutes or 2 minutes or 1 minute, but I'm going to give it a shot. Let me start just also recognizing Ms. Mbeki and all the special people here tonight. I think it is actually fitting to call you guys a family. And I think for many families, you've created such an amazing difference, not only in those that participated at clearly a partnership level, but also those beneficiaries. So just welcoming and recognizing all the family members to the wider WDB fraternity. Maybe, but I could spend a little bit of time on two parts. I thought a lot about whether one goes backwards in reflecting on the past, or whether one actually focuses on the future. And I think many times one does a celebration like this, and one would have a lot of accolades of the past, and then one forgets how much work is still lies ahead, because the cause that you so honorably represent and you so especially focus on as will have a challenge into the fullness of time to solve for so many of our challenges out there. And as Jacques also referred to it, the big divides that we deal with in our society, I guess, doesn't help us. I think for us as a business, which has been around for almost 180 years now, it's amazing when one reflects about the past and you reflect about the roles that people and organizations have played in your past, so, and what made you strong and survive the different cycles and challenges of the times. One often reflects around businesses or organizations like this not being able to survive because of one individual partner or one individual funder or one individual manager or participant or client. Instead, one survives because a greater society gets to love you and gets to respect you and allows you to participate. So in our world, as a financial services organization, we reflect quite deeply often that our success is not as a consequence of an individual or of a product or of a shareholder, instead, or of a client. It is instead that society wants you to be around, and society will judge you about your honorability in the purpose that you set yourself out. So in our world, our purpose of helpfulness clearly supports many of the initiatives, but the purpose that you've set yourselves up in life for, we think is an unbelievably noble cause. And today you'll read a lot in business schools around concepts such as exponential organizations. I really want to challenge the WDB to not reflect too much on the past, but to reflect on what exponential participation and opportunities there could be if you had to leverage this platform into the future appropriately. And I guess we live in a world, and that's now forward-looking, where companies come and go, organizations come and go. Many people mean good when they start it. They put a lot of soul into it. They put a lot of investment into it. And then a few years later, it dwindles and things disappear and things slack down, and we lose the energy that we set up. Founders move on, and the ability to have passed on the baton so well in this case is something that we applaud as a First Rand fraternity very well. So compliments to everyone that's done that. The other part that goes into the future is the responsibility, because clearly as one takes over the baton from the past, which is what is being reflected on here, 25 years. The baton for the next 25 years. I don't know if we can rent out all the halls in the precinct, but clearly the party that needs to be set up when you turn 50 one day has to reflect that we've taken, all of us as in society have taken this platform to a different level, and you have our commitment in First Rand that clearly we would like to play a part. We would like you as a business to be part of our lives and our future, certainly, and the role that you've played in us bringing the most remote piece of our society into our conversation has been very, very helpful and very insightful into our organization. And we hope that our relationships with WDB could continue into a very long future. So as I end the discussion, would just be to reflect how much work lies ahead. The work must continue, and we congratulate you for the amazing work to have gotten us here. Thank you very much.